Sally thought walking a dog was supposed to be peaceful. You know, like those movie scenes where a person strolls through the park with a well-behaved pup trotting by their side. Yeah, that was a lie. Instead, your dog, let's call him Rocket, drags you through the park, tripping you as you knock over a trash can and end up on the ground. Is your dog a Rocket? Not just a name, more like a job description? Let me guess. Your dog was built for speed, and you were built for survival. But don't worry, if you have a dog who thinks heel means, hold on human, we're going to space, today I'm teaching you how to stop leash pulling fast. There are 3 parts to today's video. Part 1, understanding why your dog pulls. Part 2, the wrong ways to handle it. And Part 3, the right method using positive reinforcement. First, let's talk about why dogs pull. Is it because they hate us? No. Is it because they don't believe in our leadership? Again, no. The reason why they pull is walking is exciting. Imagine if every time you left your house, it was like going to Disneyland. That's how your dog feels on a walk. The smells, the squirrels, the fire hydrants that apparently tell the best gossip. Who has time to walk slowly when adventure awaits? There are 3 wrong ways to handle leash pulling. First is pulling back. Second is yelling heel repeatedly. And third is being a human sled. Some people think if I pull my dog back, they'll get the hint. But instead, this actually turns things into an arm wrestling match, and we usually lose. Next, you might try yelling heel over and over again. Fun fact, dogs don't speak English. So all you're doing by yelling heel repeatedly is probably making your neighbors judge you. And finally, people might try being a human sled. They think, I'll just run with my dog. Great for some, not for all. Do you want to be a marathon runner? I know I don't, and I don't want my dog to be either. All right, enough suffering. Here's how you can turn your Rocket dog from a 4-legged race car into a respectable walking buddy using positive reinforcement. There are 4 ways you can do this successfully. First, reward the calm. Second, be a tree. Third, change directions. And fourth, use the right gear. First up, reward the calm, not the chaos. Dogs repeat behaviors that get them what they want. If you follow your dog when they pull, you are rewarding the pulling, and they will keep doing it. Instead, you guys, reward when the leash is loose. Every time Bella is near me as we're walking, I feed her a food reward. And guess what? She starts to want to be close. Why? Because hello, snacks. I know what you're about to say. You don't want to use food forever. I get it. And you don't have to. But for right now, I want you to feed your puppy when they're next to you every few steps and then increase that over time until finally they don't need food rewards because you've built really good, strong walking habits. It's worth it to walk next to her. Number 2 is the magical be a tree method. This is also known as the stop and go method. When I first heard of this, I was like, are you serious? Does this really work? Guess what? It actually worked like a charm. When your dog pulls, stop completely. Don't pull back. Don't say any words. Just stop like a very stubborn old tree. When your dog looks back at you and puts that slack in the leash like, hello human, why are we not moving? Boom, food reward, and continue walking. This teaches your dog that pulling gets them nowhere. But guess what? As soon as that dog puts slack in the leash, they learn, oh, if I loosen up this leash, I get to go where I want to go, and this person feeds me food rewards. Win-win. If you feel like you're always stopping, add a little spice to it. This is number 3, change directions. I want you circling, I want you creating figure 8s, I want you being so unpredictable that your dog doesn't know which way you're going next. They're going to have to pay attention to you. Every time you change direction, give your dog a heads up, say, let's go, and that means we're about to change direction, or we're about to move together, pay attention. So you wanna go to the right? Let's go. You wanna go to the left? Let's go. And your dog's going to start to cue in that, hey, I better pay attention to her. She's pretty unpredictable. But my neighbors are going to think I'm crazy. Who cares? In fact, when you start teaching your dog to leash walk, think of it like teaching a kid calculus. I don't expect my kindergartner to do calculus. In fact, that child is learning what a number is, how to add them together, how to subtract them. By the time they get to high school and they've learned fractions and multiplication and division and all of the good things, yes, then we can teach them calculus. But it takes time to get them there. That's leash walking for dogs. It's like teaching a kid calculus. So we start in an area. I'm not on the sidewalk. I'm not walking in a straight line. I am in an area, changing directions, turning to the right, turning to the left, making those circles, making those figure eights, and getting my dog to realize, oh, paying attention to Amy is important. That's step one of leash walking. And just like that, you'll be walking like a dream team in no time. Number 4 is use the right gear. If your dog tends to pull, put a harness on them. Now, I have several that I like. This one's from Wilder Dog. I like it because it's padded, it's comfortable, and it has that front clip that I can attach the leash to so that it turns my dog's shoulders and deters them from wanting to pull. This one is from Walk Your Dog with Love, and it just goes on really nicely, slips over their head, and then it has this nice front attachment. It's very adjustable to whatever size of dog you have. So get a harness with a front clip. So my fellow leash pulling survivors, if you want to fix this problem fast, reward the good behavior, stop following the bad behavior, and mix in a little training magic. I promise you it works. It didn't happen overnight, but with patience, consistency, and the power of food, you did it. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, hit subscribe, and then share with your friends who could use a little leash walking help. Tell me down in the comments your favorite leash walking story or funniest leash walking story. Let me know I'm not alone or the only one that struggles with this.